Welcome everybody to the Occult Gaming channel with me, your host Spell-Art. Welcome back to Pumpkin Jack, this Halloween playthrough of this awesome game. Right now we're just messing around with this new crow ability we got from the last level. I mentioned it at the very end of the last level, what I thought about it. Really the expectations I have for it. It's a really cool ability, like, turns Jack into a mage all of a sudden. Hope you guys are taking care. Hope you guys are having a good day. Gotta appreciate a good word pun. If you guys have not been keeping up, if for some reason this is your first episode of Pumpkin Jack, the story is a bit of a subversion. Jack is not a hero. Jack is really a servant to the villain, but you could say Jack's a villain too. He's the foil to the actual hero of the game, the wizard. The wizard is trying to stop Jack's villainy, Jack's commissioned by the devil to do very bad things, namely to kill the wizard, who is the last bastion against the devil. The devil's strongest opposition, I should say. Coming up on our first crow skull. We'll be able to pick it up once we take these guys out. This is cool. Alright, we got the first crow skull. I like the dive bomb you get from this weapon. Additionally, I like the oh, I'm trying out roll attacks because the crows have a unique roll attack. But like the dive bomb you get from the weapon, I also like that continuous spin attack. I don't seem to be able to do it with the sword or some of these other weapons. Oh, the gun has one. So I was wondering how I was doing some of these extra attacks. These are actually roll through attacks, it looks like. That dive bomb's super cool. I like how you get the wings. But every weapon in this game has been a hit to me. Ooh, get annihilated. One thing I wish is that the weapons mattered a little bit more in combat, in that certain weapons were more effective against certain enemies. I think that would have just, you know, added an extra layer of complexity to the game. Yeah, I previously mentioned how much I love the combat before. Really, what I love is Jack's moveset and his weapons. Because the enemies are a little bit undercooked in terms of design. Alright. We're on the balance beams here for skull number 3. I'm digging the combination of Inspector costume with the skull orb we have here. Or the crow orb. before. This one's kind of sneaky. Very well hidden. Right, I believe this is main progress if we go this way. So we're gonna sneak off to the side. Right. I think I thought I could like fall under it. Didn't quite work out that way. Crows are really strong. Only one hit. Might have been a charge hit, but still, just one hit. Okay, looks like we have to use this to create a magic bridge. Yeah, how's you guys' week going? Hopefully it's pretty good. Or if you're catching this on a weekend, hopefully you're having a pretty good weekend. Having a pretty good week myself, actually. A tiring week, but a really good week. It's one of those weeks where life changes drastically depending on the decisions I make. Basically a week of transitioning from jobs, trying out a new job and didn't quite like that one, and figuring out what the next step is. Life's always a bunch of transitions. But I can say the transitions have been pretty positive. So nothing forced upon me. Everything's my own decision. These enemies here are probably the toughest you get in the game. These snow pumpkins. Like this attack is actually really strong. This them pelting you with these I don't know what these are. Hot coals or whatever they are, because they're really accurate and they're really quick with these. They're somewhat non-stop, especially if there's more than one. And of course, water that isn't even waist high easily kills Jack, so we have to be really careful how we dodge these enemies. I think with these enemies, you just gotta take it to them. You gotta fight them directly. I'm gonna try the gun, but honestly I think the crows would be the best way to fight these guys. Or you could hide behind something and just help them with the crow. But actually, I guess I chose correctly because I'm doing way better with the shotgun here than otherwise. The shotgun is just my go-to when it comes to combat. Look at that, I took minimal damage there, so past me knew exactly what he was doing. So this skull here, I believe I ended up leaving it last time, but I think you can traverse this ice to pick it up. I'm pretty sure I ended up leaving it because I didn't know you could traverse this ice. The ice didn't look solid. And I had just died in not even waist high water, so I wasn't trying it. But I believe I ended up leaving this skull behind, so if I do, just go ahead guys, traverse that ice, you can go ahead and pick it up. And that'll be that. You guys won't have to worry about that later. Yeah, the ice is easily seen beneath the water. The ice is gonna be white. A bunch of white patches, kinda like a puzzle. You can reverse those. It looks like I leave it behind for now. Shotgun looks to be the way to go for combat. Which I don't 100% understand why, cause maybe there's no difference in the damage that the weapons do, but to me it seemed like the shotgun did less damage than some of the other weapons. But then again, if you charge the shot up, maybe that's gonna be the main difference. You do get quite a bit of area of effect with the shotgun, so maybe that's the main factor that separates it from other weapons. Alright, skull number 5. With this here, you have a couple of choices. There's a skull under there. Saw it at the last minute. Number 6. Looks like there's skull number 7 over there. I'm just noticing it now. And we're definitely gonna go back. Shouldn't have any trouble backtracking here. Okay. So hopefully you guys were a little bit more diligent than I was when it comes to this particular skull. Yeah, Jack's a little bit inconsistent when it comes to grabbing ledges. Maybe it's because this one's on a balance beam. So we're gonna skip it entirely. Okay, we got number 7. We will have number 8, but it looks like I'm still gonna ignore that one that's out in the water. Maybe I thought that something would trigger later to get us to that skull. But I'm not so sure about that. We're just gonna keep it moving. So again, you guys want to make sure to get that skull before you progress. There's gonna be a point of no return once we get across this second segment of the bridge, or once we get down there. Yeah, he literally says turn back while you can once we jump down here. I think that's gonna be it. I think even now, the bridge might be done, so I don't know if we can go back once we... Yep, that's it. That's it. Now we're here. No going back. Oh, no. Okay. For some reason, maybe it was a glitch or something. So right now we can go back. Now, I thought I forgot this skull, but it looks like I'm going to try to get it. Because I realize ain't no turning back. So let's see. Let's see what I do. See if I get brave. See if I can figure it out. That's probably going to keep me from trying it out. Because it's very difficult to, yep, that's going to keep me from trying it out. There we go. And once we get this one down here, I realize too late, like, oh, I should have climbed the ice to get that. Let's see if I figure it out here. I can see the difference. Yep, I can see the difference now, and I'm gonna try it for sure. Let's do it. Yep, number 8. So now it's kicking into my brain like, oh, I left that one behind. And there's no way back up, so we are screwed. We gotta replay the whole level over to get everything. Let's see if I can go back now. Pick it up. And now I'm stuck, because I went down. Pretty mean, right? Pretty mean. Strangely enough, I like the melancholy music here. But I do kind of feel like it needs a little bit more energy. Because it is still like a winter wonderland look to it. I don't know why Christmas and Halloween together just works. Something about it just works. I mean, Tim Burton gets a lot of credit for this combination, as he should. Skull 9, by the way. But so many other properties have combined these, and it always works. I mean, Medievil kind of had the same aesthetic. Alright, don't forget anything. This place is huge. There's a... Nope, never mind. That was just the torch. Look kind of like a skull. Okay, looks like I'm feeling confident that we didn't forget anything. There's a lot of enemies in this room, so my recommendation is proceed slowly. You can hide behind like a lot of these houses and stuff to get to that. What did I call it before? Shotgun night. Well, these are more like sniper. Shotgun or sniper nights, I should say. Get our Pearl Skull, number 10. Already halfway done. And we aren't even halfway through the level, so that's pretty impressive. I think we have too little to afford our next skin. Huh. Maybe. We can't afford it though. At least he's honest about it. Is that a threat? That one's the buzzard. Yes, that is the buzzard. Yeah, Samurai is probably my least favorite costume. The buzzard's pretty good though. And the lumber is just probably the best costume here. I like how he's dressed just like the brawny man. He's just the brawny man with a pumpkin head. I believe there's an invisible wall in one of these houses. At least the one I try to jump to. Nicholas Maisonier. He has another cool game called Akimbot that I'm gonna try out. I'm supposed to try it out months ago, but probably something I'm gonna put on the channel sometime soon. I wonder, is this the real Santa Claus? Is this the real Santa Claus? Is Santa Claus really a demon? It's kind of a point I used to make as a kid. I used to mess with the other kids and tell them Santa Claus is actually Satan. Like his name was just Satan mixed up. This section is actually fairly annoying. This is one of my least favorite minigame sections. This one I think lasts too long. I think this one lasts too long and is a little too annoying. I think if they maybe doubled the pace of this, it would have been more enjoyable. Wow. They probably should have gave me that one. Too quick. Then you give you time to line up the shot. It's really hard to even give advice on this. You just gotta line up your shots properly. That might take a little practice, so don't be afraid to fail on this a couple of times. It doesn't really end until you want to end it, so you can be doing this forever. So I just say use that time to get good at it. And just kind of just figure out the timing on it. It is a fairly tight timing, but yeah, you can get it if you like persistent. But that's my least favorite mini game in the game. See, we got our trophy here. The worst achievement possible. Is that what it said? Probably because he realized that was a very annoying mini game. Skull up there. Okay, I got 2 skulls. Number 11, number 12 over here. Skull number 13. Pretty good progress. We're nearly halfway through the episode. And be very careful with the water. Even right there, just a small gap was enough to kill me. So you want to make sure to jump on those platforms. I'm wanting to skip this part, but I'm about to die here. I'm wanting to skip this part, but we can't activate the bridge until we take the enemies out. Unfortunately. It's probably gonna kill me, all things considered. It looks like I'm being fairly safe now at this point. Now we can activate the bridge. Still gotta be careful about these trees. Skull number 14. Off to the side, not too hard to get. Just gotta keep your eyes peeled for these platforms. Alright, and we march on. Onwards and forwards. Wizard's trying to intimidate us. Wizard can't intimidate us. Is he goody goody anyway? And we are Pumpkin Jack. Okay, so we have quite a few paths we can take. I'm gonna go off to the side here first. Yeah, this place gets a little tricky. I see a crow skull over to the left, but at the current moment, more importantly, we have a gramophone right up here. Disc jockey. Okay, time to press forward. Press onwards and upwards. We're going to new heights. Alright, number 15. That was goofball mistake. Well, I believe we are good on skulls from up top. We can keep moving. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm just making it so that I can explore each individual island. So you guys can move it however you want to move it. It can get pretty confusing the way some of this works. But I'm just assessing which islands I've visited and which ones I haven't visited, and I'm going based off of that. And the other thing I'm basing it off of is trying to avoid main progress initially so that I can just explore everything. So to that degree I've succeeded. Okay, looks like I am ready to progress forward. Okay, I don't see a crow skull here, so looks like I'm gonna keep it moving unless there's an island over there I haven't explored yet. And it looks like I'm satisfied, so we're gonna use the zip line here. Looks like we got another boat section. This one I don't remember, but I tend to enjoy these, so let's see what he got in store for us. Here we go. You guys know the drill as well. If this is your first time watching but you're playing the game, remember, as soon as he says to move to the next boat, you go for it. You don't wait. Hold on to your hats means he's gonna spin the boat. Jump ship, you go right here. Don't wait. I prefer shotgun for dealing with these guys. Looks like I'm gonna try this out, but let's jump ship. The thing with that gun is, the thing with this ability is the effects kind of blur things a little bit. That was close. Because if the water was even a little bit higher, that would have killed me. I don't know why I chose the crows, because the shotgun is definitely seemingly better. Although I think the crows here do more damage. But for these guys especially, that shotgun's way better. Or maybe not. This thing has a decent area of effect too, if you're just jamming on that square button. Not hesitate. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of parkour here. He's gonna go through. We're gonna push forward at a decent clip. Okay, now all we can do here is wait for the ship to come through. Okay, be very careful here. Ship is spinning. And yeah. I probably should have waited a bit more. But they're pretty generous with the checkpoints. So we actually aren't too far from where we died at. Right over here, let's see what I do different here. Hold on, so I'm waiting a little bit longer. Okay, now it's flat. Okay, looks like we're already done. He's not pulling any surprises on us. I feel like that was an unsatisfying end to that little mini storyline. I think I was feeling guilty that I wasn't using a new weapon. I think that's why I'm using this now. And it is really strong. Oh, we're challenging each other with spin attacks. It's taking a little bit to kill this, to destroy this pile though, with the basic attack. So the basic attack might not be that strong. Okay, we're doing this. These guys are coming through. We're gonna take these guys out. We started to fire. So we're gonna go ahead to get rid of some of our problems. That way we can make this escort mission all the easier. Okay, now we're done playing games. As this is my preferred weapon of choice right here, this combination, crow and shotgun. Oh, I was wondering where I got the extra health from. I think the crossbow up there killed one of the knights. Or actually, if it's a big crossbow, I believe it's technically a ballista. So yeah, the knight got hit with the ballista arrow. Ballista bolt, ballista missile. Okay, so we're gonna look around for a little bit, see if there's anything we left behind. Alright, we can see a skull over there. But is there a way to get to it? I mean, there should be if we trust the game designer. Do we trust Nicholas? We know that that's progress, so we don't want to do that just yet. And this is looking like the way to get to this crow skull. Number 16. I think that's pretty good progress. A little bit over halfway. We got about 23 minutes in the episode. We're 2/3 of the way through. If you're careless on this part, you could get hurt. But this part's fairly simple. It's not too hard to avoid these items here. The perspective can mess with you here. The perspective is a little off. So just do your best here. I'm not sure how to really like what advice to give to stay alive here. Just avoid what you can. Got a trophy. You float to reach into the vortex. Okay, we lost a lot of HP. So we could just honestly just use the cauldron to restore ourselves. Already got a crow skull. You could use the cauldron, but it's a lot more fun using that shotgun. Just need one more hit. This is where 2 crows would have came in handy over the new weapon we got, the new crow weapon. I'm still crowing about that. Not that I'm complaining about the new weapon, but in this case, utility would have came in handy more, because weapons are weapons. This, you know, as you see, like I'm more effective with the shotgun anyway than I am with the orb of crows. Okay, so I just made things about 1,000,000 times more difficult for myself for no reason. Okay, number 17. And let us move on. Okay, we got another zip line here. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Okay, and we are off to this little hamlet over here. Little village. Already got a crow skull. Already got enemies. Now it's more intimidating. It's less intimidating than it looks, because most of the enemies here are just these little nothing skeletons. Yeah, we were able to use the environment to take out most of the enemies. And we're using the environment to take ourselves out too. Skulls have a light homing on their projectiles. Okay, let's do it. Remember, even just a little bit of water can kill you. Unless you guys don't think that water there will kill you, you can test it. I'm not telling you what to do. As a matter of fact, I recommend experimentation. Okay, looks like we explored everything here. I'm just trying to make sure there's no like extra hidden secrets, as the game sometimes likes to do. Looks like we're at another workshop part. It's gonna most likely lead to another annoying minigame. Visible wall there. There's the pumpkin statue. Fair. You know, this is true about Santa Claus. A lot of people don't know his existence. Pretty much is predicated on capitalism. At least in the modern day. Okay, this again, and it's the same tempo as before. It's about as difficult as it was before. I don't think it's any more, any less difficult, but it is just very annoying. So same thing here. RNG is also strong with this one. And I also wanted to talk about the fact that Santa in this one is created by the wizard. If this is the real Santa, which I believe it is, I don't have any reason to believe that it's not the real Santa. I think your bar depletes whether you hit the thing or not. So if you just stand there without doing anything, I think your bar is still gonna deplete if time passes. Got a pretty good flow so far. And did I say that already? Did I say the RNG is strong within this one? Because I was thinking it before. And I'm really thinking after those last couple of successive shots. RNG is strong with this one. Not like the last time. RNG is definitely on my side. Uh-oh. Potentially mess this up. Don't mess it up. That was pretty smooth. Mostly thanks to RNG. So I don't know how it is for you guys. I don't know if the RNG is kicking your butts or if it's in your favor, but just do your best there. Hit the angles. Figure out which direction the pumpkin spin moves in to make your life a little bit easier. Actually, kill the wizard and doom the world. I guess I'll keep my mouth shut on that one. Just allow you guys to experience what's about to happen. Alright, in we go. Another one of these sections. It's pretty easy to die here though, to be honest. Just avoid what you can. Each of these do a lot of damage. Okay, we still got some time left. Oh, look at this. Looks like some kind of boss fight. It's looking kind of final bossy. This is the hero. That'd be a pretty good power to have too, on top of duplication. The ability to make a pocket dimension. Just chilling. And I think you lost your humanity, buddy. Alright, here we go. I don't remember how this fight goes, so I'll do my best to explain it as we go, in case you guys are having trouble. I remember this fight was long, and I remember I struggled to understand it. So clearly you want to avoid the attack here by going through the circles. You don't want him to push you too far back to the edge. I don't think you do. Okay, once you get past that, whatever damage you might have taken, come take these out. They do give you health. Attack the wizard a couple times. Okay. Just gonna adjust the stage. His ice magic, lightning. Just avoid everything you can until he presents himself to be vulnerable. Looks like you can hit him the whole time with the crow. Looks like I'm tapping L1 from time to time to nail him. Yeah, I'm just eating all of these. That's it. I took all those push barriers to the face. He's throwing like orbs out that I'm attacking. Yeah, that's what it is. Go. Okay, looks like I'm waiting for it to hit the ground fully, and then I roll it under. That way I don't have to jump. Jumping isn't quite as reliable for that part. Okay, we do want to be very quick here because I think he's charging up an attack. I'll go over here to do damage. Okay, I think we got through that phase successfully. Okay, so we're generally good here. Make sure to hit the L1 button, or R1, whatever it is, to attack with the crow. So we're good, we just gotta watch out for those barriers again. Watch out for these attacks as well. Okay, so there's less stage, so we have to really be careful about our footing here. As you can see, not you know, now it's unfair because we can't. Okay, we got it again. Number 2. For some reason, I want to switch it up because I felt like maybe I wasn't doing enough damage to him before. But that's not the problem. Broke the stage apart again. L1. L1. Avoid the lightning as well. Okay, now this is gonna be trouble because once those barriers come, we're gonna need sure footing. So for this part, I don't quite know the strategy. Because I don't know if I ever figure out how to manipulate the barriers to where I could easily avoid things. I'm taking everything to the face. Barely survived. I think I avoided at least one of those barriers. And this might be the end of the fight. Might be as simple as that. I can't quite remember. Let's see. Yep, that's it. The rule of 3. He's dead, Jim. I enjoyed these characters. I honestly wish the game was a little bit longer. But I am glad that it didn't overstay its welcome. It pretty much left me wanting more. But yeah, that's pretty much the end, guys. 6 levels. We've only missed some Crow Skulls on, I believe, 3 different stages. But you guys, at this point, should have them all. So you guys are going to have all the achievements, all the trophies at this point. Now we can just watch the game play out. Jack. That's pretty cool. I like the way this ended.
Victory at last! Victory for the underworld! Victory for the devil! And victory for the great Jack and his friends. Even with the likes of monsters, humans, and Santa Claus himself standing between him and the wizard, Jack and his companions cut through their defenses and make their way to the heart of the north. The cold and bitter air does little to deter Jack from fulfilling his mission, as he finally reaches the final portal, where on the other side, the wizard has been caught and failing to unlock the amulet's power. Only releasing that Jack's pure human spirit is the final key to wielding the power of the amulet. The wizard confronts Jack in the flesh at last. As the legend predicted, the champion and the pariah join in their final battle of good versus evil. And evil triumphs. It's a long and arduous battle, and the wizard is powerful and cunning. Faced against Jack's greatness, cunning and strength, the wizard falls at last. With his dying breath, he curses Jack and the world he inherits. Just in time for Jack to steal the amulet and take its power for himself, empowering the humble soul inside a pumpkin like a god. Returning to the devil's good graces after so many centuries, Jack is free to roam the monster-infested earth and powerful enough to destroy it. All just another day in the life of the great Jack.
Did he write this damn story? There's a lot of Jack wank going on. But yeah, awesome game, man. Nicholas Messonnier did really, really good. Composition, Johann Jaeger. We got some voice acting, I guess. Oh, the narrator. He had some help. He had some UI design, some 3D, digital arts, concept arts. Yeah, this game was released, I believe, sometime in 2020 or 2019. I want to say 2020. I'm glad they nailed the look for Jack. I think Jack's final looks pretty good. I would like to see some of these additional costumes, though. Like Armored Jack looks really, really dope. We got some enemies that were cut. Yep, we got one more episode, guys, unless I decide to tack on the episode to this one, which I might do, because it's like maybe like a 30 or 40 minute thing, and a lot of it's just like traversal, so I might just cut down on that and show you guys when I got the achievement. I'll just tack it on this one. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be a whole episode. But I appreciate you guys for watching. We're about to head out of here. Suppose I won't say bye just yet. We'll add the extra footage on, then I'll say bye to you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll keep it going. Alright guys, at this point you all should have all of the trophies, and you shouldn't have to resort to the same thing I'm resorting to here. But as you see, we're able to see our collectibles here on the stage, as well as the time we took to complete the stage. So if you guys for whatever reason still missed out on those skulls,
In the great Arkansas.
I'm going to show you exactly how I went to go get them. Again, I did notate where I missed the skulls earlier, so you guys should have your max amount of skulls, hopefully. Alright, gonna take a look at the trophies here. Missing 4 in total. Really just missing 2. The other 2 are just extras for getting the previous trophies. Alright, let's get into it. We're missing 1 skull on this level. It's gonna be right across here. Mentioned this one on episode 1, but we're gonna go ahead and pick it up here. And what'd you guys think of Pumpkin Jack? Funny enough, I didn't do one of my impromptu reviews like I typically do when I watch the credits. Can't really give this game a number score. I don't really do number scores anyway. But I think this was a very solid experience. Okay, number 20, Skull Finder. So that's 1 of 4. You could just exit out to the main menu, and you'd be just fine. You don't have to actually complete the level here. Alright, we're gonna go to the Haunted Mine. The one I forgot here was a very simple one too. I just forgot to explore.
Stingy Jack, the genius trickster who could fool even the devil himself, has returned to the mortal realm.
You skip cutscenes. Yeah, I'll have to give this game a lot of props. I had a lot of fun with it. I wish there was a little bit more to do after you beat the game. I believe there is maybe a speedrun mode. Okay, our skull's gonna be to the left. It's gonna be behind us actually. Okay, number 20. Skull Hobbyist. Okay, right here. Just like last time, exit to the main menu. Yeah, more importantly, did you guys enjoy Halloween this year? Or just simply the month of October? We're going to the north for 2 skulls. Yeah, it's been a pretty good month for me. It's been a pretty good last 2 months for me. The only things I regret are... not really regrets, but I wish I was able to do more in terms of content for the channel. I had a lot of plans, but there's just a lot going on in the personal life and in the professional life too. It's hard to kind of balance everything. Guess I'm giving you guys another combat showcase here. I do like when the combat gets crazy like this. We're forced to dodge and weave and pick your spots. I really do enjoy that with Pumpkin Jack. I wish there was more sections like that, but I think that would actually frustrate people if there was too much combat. Okay, we got number 19 here. In case you didn't get this earlier when I pointed it out. I'm gonna skip ahead to number 20. This one's kind of easy to miss if you're in a hurry. So with this one, you go into the house to do the Headless Jack minigame. Or you go into the house to trigger the cutscene and then you interact with the statue to do the Headless Jack minigame. Then once you complete this fairly annoying minigame, the house will explode. And then once the house explodes, you're gonna go through, and to the right you're gonna find that skull. It's pretty easy to miss. Apparently wasn't paying attention. And that's gonna be Skull Obsessive. That's the last 2 skull trophies. And that's gonna lead to a 3rd trophy here. For collecting all the skulls. Now the last one we have is to get our wardrobe, complete our wardrobe. And to get this, we could just exit out. We don't even have to find the skin collector. We could just literally go into the costume or the skin selection, and we could buy the skin from here. Thankfully, I remember that you could buy the skins from here. So here we're going to get 2 trophies for one. We're going to get full closet. And we're going to get the platinum trophy, which is official groupie. So that's going to be 100%, guys. We're officially done with Pumpkin Jack. I will occasionally go back and play this game because it was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. But yeah, so if you guys are achievement hunters, this game is going to give you a ton of easy to get trophies. Achievement trophy hunter. I use this terms interchangeably. Yeah, pretty simple game to get all the trophies on. But more than that, a ton of fun, and just a breath of fresh air. I wish I did actually play this on Halloween. I played this back in January, but I did have fun watching it over again and commentating over it. So I appreciate you guys. I want you guys to take care. I want you guys to enjoy your Halloween and the other upcoming holidays. And let me know what you guys think of Pumpkin Jack. I had a really good time with it. I want to do more Medieval content. I did start playing the first Medieval all over again, the PS1 version. So I might have a recording for that. You guys can look forward to Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. You guys can look forward to Blood Omen on my BWOG backlog channel. That stuff's coming soon, and of course we're gonna do a playthrough of the Soul Reaver remake. Stay tuned for that. But of course, guys, leave a like, subscribe. But I'll catch you later. Take care, guys. Till next time. Peace.